Have you ever forgotten the name of someone you haven't seen in a while? Temporarily lost your keys, walked into a room to do something and thought, why am I here? Those may or may not be signs of early dementia. A new study that found that nearly half of people over the age of 50 worry that this is in their future. Yet only 1 out of every 9 Americans develop it in their lifetime. So some perspective there. Our medical expert, Dr. David Winter, is here this midday to talk about the diagnosis and what you need to know about it, and maybe what you should be scared of, what you shouldn't be. Thanks for being here.
Good to be here. We're talking about dementia. Is that right, Kara?
That's right.
Yes, okay, please go ahead.
Oh, I got it. Oh, man, already with the jokes. No, let's talk about what is it?
Yeah, so dementia is a general term for something that happens in your mental activities. You lose your sense of what you're doing in a day-to-day world. So that's a general term of it. It's due to many different causes. The most common cause of dementia is Alzheimer's, but you've got temporal dementia, you've got Lewy body disease, you've got vascular dementia. All those can do it. But Alzheimer's disease is the one where you get plaques that scar your brain and actually erase your memory. Now, if you, on the other hand, don't remember somebody you haven't seen in a long time, but remember it later, that may be because as we age, we get so much information, so much data, so much memories in our brain. It's like when you get a lot of stuff from your computer. It slows down. The memory's still there, but it takes a little bit longer to get up. That is not Alzheimer's, Kara.
Well, and I think that's the big thing is that, I hear people a lot of times, when you walk into a room and you forget why you're there, they'll go, oh, that's my dementia, or some sort of off-the-cuff comment. But what are some real signs? What are some things you really should be concerned about?
Yeah, they're hard to find initially. Progressive memory loss can certainly be one. Losing yourself in familiar surroundings, get lost driving, that can be one. Telling the same stories over and over like my grandfather used to do. Now, he had mild dementia, and the stories were still fun to hear, but he had that at the end of his life. And then if you withdraw from social activities, become more recluse, if you get fearful, anxious, get distrustful of people, any of those things can be a sign. Any or all of those things could be a sign, Kara.
So how is it actually diagnosed, this disease?
Yeah, you start with a mental status exam. That's a quiz that we give to patients. It takes about 5-10 minutes. They go through a series of questions, and that can kind of give you a clue. There's actually a genetic test for it, but it's not very good because if you're positive for the test, you don't always get dementia. So that's not something you really want to pursue. It could be very troublesome if you have that. There's also CT scans, MRI scans, PET scans. Those are very helpful. So a lot of ways you can do this, and you put them all together before you make the diagnosis. And again, it's difficult in early dementia and early Alzheimer's to find the right diagnosis.
Now, what are some ways that you can treat it, possibly prevent it?
Yeah, we've got a couple of pills that have been out for some time now. Donepezil, memantine, they help some people. The newer, stronger intravenous drugs, they are also helpful, a little trickier to use, so those are there. But a new study came out and said that the GLP-1 agonist, we're talking about the drugs like Ozempic, Mounjaro, Wegovy, Zepbound, they seem to lower the chance of getting Alzheimer's. That needs more confirmation. We don't really know what the cause is there, but a separate study also says that they think that obesity, particularly abdominal obesity, may be a risk factor for Alzheimer's. So that may be the thing. But here's the thing to remember. Here's the important point. If you're destined to get Alzheimer's and you do these things, you're less likely to get it, or you can delay it up to 10 years. So control your blood sugar, control your cholesterol, control your blood pressure. Don't smoke, don't drink alcohol excessively, and exercise regularly. So again, good habits can make you live longer and maybe live longer without getting Alzheimer's.
All right, well, listen, we appreciate the insight, and take care of yourself. We'll see you back here next week.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.